Hi, I'm Daniel from Rally Off-Road. Now, when you do a series suspension lift on your vehicle, there's a lot of little things that are often overlooked or forgotten when the job's done. What we're looking at today is swaybar extensions. The swaybar helps control body roll in cornering. If it's not fitted correctly, its effectiveness is reduced. So what we do is we extend the mounting position roughly the same amount as the suspension lift we put into it. It maintains the original geometry of the swaybar and makes sure that it remains as effective. Another thing that is often overlooked are the brake lines. Obviously, with increased suspension travel, the brake line needs to be extended. There's a couple of different types of brake lines. You can maintain the rubber brake line, which will come out of the factory, or you can get a braided nylon brake line. Both of these will be lengthened roughly the same distance as the suspension lift that you've put into the vehicle. This makes sure that the brake line doesn't bind or stretch when you're in off-road situations and your suspension is fully extended. Whichever type of brake line you choose to install on your vehicle, the important thing is to make sure that the brake line does comply with the current Australian design rules and that it does comply with your state authority regulations. Now, on most live axle rear vehicles, you'll find that you'll have a brake proportioning valve. The purpose of this valve is to distribute braking effort to the front and the rear of the vehicle in proportion to the weight that the vehicle is carrying. Obviously, as you put more weight in the rear of the vehicle lowers, and this lever acts on the proportioning valve, letting the brake system know that it needs to apply more effort to the rear braking system. If we don't extend this bracket, then the lever's not in the correct position and the rear braking system won't be proportionate to the load that we're carrying. It'll give an unbalanced braking effort when we're trying to pull up. In an emergency situation, that's dangerous. Simple fix, we just put an extended bracket that's roughly the same length as the suspension lift that we're putting in, brings this lever back into its original position so that our braking effort remains balanced at all times. I'm Daniel for Rally Off-Road, helping you get the most out of your suspension lift.